Hi, Vieira with stockmarketlive.tv. Good morning. Today we are going to discuss at least three companies, recommendations that they exist on the website of the company, stockmarketlive.tv, completely free. The case of Ferrari, since IPO, I initiated this company with a strong sell rating at $60.30. The very first day at Ferrari shares they started trading. Not only I initiated Ferrari with a strong sell rating, I said, as in the case of GoPro, the recent IPO last year, that I announced that you will become a millionaire by investing in GoPro according to my personal guidance. In the case of Ferrari, I announced that you would have precisely the same possibility, right? So we announced the Ferrari stock forecast, we announced earnings, we announced pivots, we have been discussing this stock also on live streaming sessions. Today you have a new 52-week low in Ferrari. Shares, they collapsed, they crashed when most people, they consider that Ferrari was going to rally. And so you had analysts in Wall Street saying that Ferrari is worth $58 plus. Okay, so you have $35.25 live on the table. So I told you, instead of buying a Ferrari, wasting your money, you are going to buy a Ferrari by selling short Ferrari. And by doing so, you have a free Ferrari. So that is the reason why you have so many photos of Ferraris on the website stockmarketlive.tv saying this is the form that you have to win your Ferrari. The most recent, in fact, model, Ferrari model. So $35 in Ferrari, one of the best opportunities also for short sellers, and the process once again, as in every single IPO we discuss here since day one, and with strong sell rating. All right, very clear also price targets announced in Ferrari, and clear recommendations in terms of very high position sizing on the short side. Having said this, on the left hand side, even better than Ferrari on the short side, you have the case of Intis downgraded to junk. You have articles on the blog of the company, biotech sector, this is going to crash. Downgraded above $40. Today it is a stock trading at $16. $16 you had months, plenty of time to become a millionaire investor in the markets by following the free recommendations that you have at stockmarketlive.tv. And meanwhile, while I speak, you already have Ferrari at $34.60. This is pretty fast. The volatility is wonderful. And volatility is not a threat, my friends, as some individuals they are mentioning on TV, on this CNBC, and what volatility is a threat. You know, save, put your money or raise cash, like that guy from. Well, it's better I don't comment or I don't refer to names here. Volatility, I mean, a threat. Volatility is opportunity. Without volatility, less profit, less profits you have. Those that they are subscribers, they are very aware of this since the very beginning, since I announced it and repeated, in fact, every single week the same story. So I wanted to congratulate every single investor following my personal guidance in Ferrari, one of my short positions. Insis Therapeutics by far worse than Ferrari, obviously. Therefore, the junk rating for the crash, the collapse. You have plenty of stock picks and as well as free calls on the blog of the company. An example, this American company, Acadia Pharmaceuticals, announced here as one of the greatest scams ever in the history of the markets, downgraded to strong sell junk $48.52. Live call recorded on video saying you have now to sell long positions in Acadia Pharmaceuticals, long-term long positions, since we are going to crash Acadia Pharmaceuticals. So you have the stock at $19.36. Last year, a few months ago, you had the stock at $48.52, with Wall Street raising targets ahead of a crash collapse in the biotech sector. But I'm not going to continue giving examples, otherwise I would have to describe or to refer to at least 2,000 cases, okay? Only in the US, not to mention Japan and Russia, China, and so on. The case of Twitter, yesterday you had the shares of Twitter at $18.45. Today you have $16.57. We are the only company in the world with a call recorded live on video. Twitter $73. This stock, this company is a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme repeated the same at least in the last 100 videos with regards to how to invest in Twitter. So yesterday, $18.45, they were announced a new buyout every single week. The Americans, they announced a buyout in Twitter. The next day, Twitter crashes automatically. It has been the same since the $73 without a clear bottom. There is no news about the bottom until the company says, well, we exceeded margins, we are doing terrific, and the situation or the sentiment changes. So all those scam news and rumors that you have on Seeking Alpha, the scam websites in the US, stock tweets, the motive pool, and so on, plenty of them, all of them in fact are located in the US, it's normal that you have basically almost a new 50-week low in Twitter. In fact, recently, Zuckerberg, Facebook said, we are going after Twitter. Last year, a few months ago, you had Mad saying that ex-Microsoft, Steve Ballmer, saying, I'm very happy investing in Twitter. And this was at $31, okay? $31 today, obviously a Mad person, obviously, if you wanted to invest in Twitter at $31, why to invest in Twitter at $41 if you had Gartman on CNBC saying that Twitter at $41 it was a gift? So if you have a criminal, a financial terrorist saying on CNBC that Twitter at $41 is, Gartman, for your knowledge, is the same as Jim Cramer, is a gift, as he said also with regards to the case of GoPro at $65, you have GoPro basically at single digits, okay? So GoPro is a stock trading basically at single digits. It's perfectly normal that if they announced on CNBC that, a bargain, GoPro ahead of a crash, for Gartman that Twitter was a gift at 41, or for ex-Microsoft that he was fired, no one wanted that incompetent in Microsoft, Steve Ballmer, if he was buying or investing in Twitter, it's normal that he was not going ever to do it at a bottom or at a good price. So you find an article on the website of the company, stockmarketlive.tv, saying Steve Ballmer, bad news for Twitter. But to make it even further clear for the Americans, to make it further clear, we have also an article saying Twitter downgraded to junk. Twitter downgraded to junk. So perfectly normal, Twitter crashed, all right? I already told you that no one can predict where the bottom in Twitter is, except myself. Having said this, I referred here to, by the way, the case of Insys Therapeutics, the case of Acadia. So today you have basically a new all-time low in Acadia Formação, in 50 low, in melting. And the other case study, that is this stock Tesoro, in the morning was trading below $80. You have an article on the website of the company, sell Tesoro, ahead of earnings. Okay, so this stock is down $40 basically per share, collapsed, one of the largest company refiners in the world. And the Americans, if you visit again these scam websites like Yahoo message boards, stock tweets, and blah blah blah, they have been adding to the long side during a stock market crash. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable, but it is there. Other opportunity, historical opportunity for short sellers, the case of Yelp, announced, downgraded to strong sell, recorded once again live here, $92, and last year in 2015 saying Yelp share price manipulation. They were referring to on Wall Street Journal as a buyout opportunity that will not ever exist at $50 plus, and we were saying article real time it means live blog post, double the size of short positions in Yelp. So Yelp, like Twitter, they crashed. You have today Yelp at $19.73. A couple of months ago, you had Credit Suisse, one of the worst investment banks in the world. So they say that they are an investment bank. I don't know, quite frankly, who has that an account, but there are people that they are lunatic and they are willing to do anything. So you once again, last year, 2 months ago, you had Credit Suisse, the same bank that upgraded or raised the targets in Tesla Motors at $280, that today Tesla Motors is a stock trading at $187. This Credit Suisse, that is a group of journalists, they raised the targets in Tesla Motors to $330 precisely at the top. So if they said that Yelp, and they tried to call a button in Yelp already at least 10 times, if they said that Yelp, it was a great investment opportunity, no, the same as Steve Ballmer, they are going down. So Credit Suisse, as you are aware, it has been one of the stocks in Europe that is part of the portfolio of short sellers for years, in fact. So a group of journalists does not make money. The group of journalists, they have these Swiss and the others that today, the BOG and others, they are after them, that they were helping people run away from taxes. Okay, so run away from taxes, as you are aware of, it is not legal. So these journalists, they are journalists, so they are trying, to do something. They pay for the articles, and then people, they open their accounts, and they are going to spend their money trying to get some suckers to open account there in Credit Suisse or, at least. So you have, from last year in 2015, a lesson and a title, the worst investment banks in the world. And this title, this name, Credit Suisse, it is there. And it is there, and again, giving the example of Yelp last year, giving the example of Tesla Motors, and I leave you with the codes here in Ferrari, Yelp, and in one or in less than 10 minutes, we already announced or referred to at least 6 different stocks, case studies, every single day, every single week, and today we have record profits in 2016. All right, thank you and good luck.